What is up? Let's take a look at what we got today. Boom, E63S Edition 1, 2018. Look at this monster. It is one piece of fine art right here. What a beautiful car. So let's take a look at the exterior and the interior of this car, and then let's go out and have a fun drive. Right off the bat, Edition 1, it's the first ones that come to the dealerships. They make a special edition and they kind of load them all up. The paint is definitely one of the things that comes on the Edition 1. It's called Night Black and it is absolutely beautiful. Let's see if we can see some of the flakes. It is got like a green and blue flake with the matte finish, and I absolutely love it. It is the standout feature on this car. You've got the nice kind of stripe on the bottom that's also telling you that it's an Edition 1. It comes with the night package, so you're not seeing a lot of chrome on this. You've got black on the side skirts, black throughout the front bumper, which we'll get to here in a second, and then black on the bottom and all the door trim, black mirrors. So it's just all murdered out. Looks awesome. Take a look at these beautiful 20-inch Mercedes wheels. Man, these OE quality, the OE quality of these wheels is impressive. Full carbon ceramic brakes. Oh my gosh, those things are monsters. So you've got nice low unsprung weight on this car, which is just unbelievable, especially that it's four-wheel drive. These carbon ceramics are just the bomb. Let's go back. Let's take a look at these ones. Yeah, I love these wheels. They're just so clean, and just the quality of that wheel is unbelievable. I think one of the other standout things that I love on this car, some of the details on it, I love this badge. I think the badge looks awesome. I think what I love the very most is that little guy right there, just the plus. 4MATIC plus, who knows what the plus means, but it looks awesome. Again, a black emblem there. Yeah, so this thing, 2018, first year of the E63 here in the United States. Absolutely gorgeous. This spec is unbelievable. This is pretty much fully loaded. Pretty much has every option. Panoramic roof, which Mercedes has always done such a good job with their panoramic roofs. I don't know if they're the ones that first did a panel roof, but they really got it figured out. They've kind of changed it over the last E63. It's more like a 60-40, so you got 60% in the front and like more of a 40 in the back, and I love it. It's just if you can get a panel roof, I think it's beautiful on these cars. I really like the panel on the white. It looks really good. Let's take a look at some of the other stuff here. Let's take a look at these beautiful lights. So they tried to make it look like broken crystal in the back of these lights, and it just like shimmers at night. It is absolutely beautiful. Come down here. Again, night package, so all your gloss back trim. You've even got blacked out tailpipes and a beautiful, let's see if we can get that diffuser, a beautiful rear diffuser on the car. Absolutely gorgeous. I really like the styling of this car. It's funny how they kind of go back from being more kind of squared off and then going back to rounded off. If you look at the generations of Mercedes, it's like square, rounded, and we're back to the rounded kind of cut the corners off and smooth it out generation. But it is beautiful. I love that line that just goes all the way through the car, and it just looks right to the tail light. Just beautiful design. They did a great job on the styling of this car. So one of my standout things on this thing is definitely just the front end. This front bumper is so aggressive, and you can just, it is a huge air catch. It has radiators and coolers, like intercoolers everywhere, and it is just absolutely beautiful. The design of this front end is awesome. Definitely some wind tunnel time here, but man, does it look good. It's just, that splitter, oh my gosh, that's beautiful. So love it. It looks amazing. It looks aggressive. It looks sinister. You've got your Distronic sensor in the emblem there. Just everything so cool. Love the black background on the Mercedes emblem. I haven't seen that too much, but yeah, just beautiful. Take a good look at that guy. Just awesome. Good job, Mercedes. There's your cam. Okay. Super excited to drive this guy. Just love everything about it. It's got great aero from the front bumper to these side skirts. It's like a nice, like kind of blade under there, and then back to the rear diffuser. But yeah, just all black with this like black chrome with that night package. It is just nice to look at. All right, let's take a look at that motor, that beautiful beast. And we'll get to that interior here in a second, which it matches the exterior. It is amazing. Boom. What a beautiful work of art this engine is. So we have a reverse flow Hot V twin turbo 4-liter, 607 horsepower, 627 foot-pounds of torque. Are you kidding me? What a monster. This car is about 4,500 pounds. You now have an all-wheel drive system that you can turn off and put into two-wheel drive if you want. It is like the best of everything. And this motor is, I think this is the highest horsepower edition of this motor that you can get in a Mercedes right now. Even higher than like a GTR. Those are like 580. This is 607. So it's the same engine that comes in a lot of the AMGs, but this one has got serious output. I don't know who this guy is, but dude, you made an awesome engine. So you got your badge over to the right, usually that's center, but you've got your turbos in the center. I love the cooling. So I love how the turbo, the inside of the V has its own cooling right to those twin turbos, which you are on display, which is awesome. And then you've got right down to your downpipes and out. What an efficient design. You have really short runners to your turbos. It's gonna make great power, have no lag, just a nice compact, like good design. They've had to learn how to kind of get more out of smaller displacement motors. And as much as I love a natural aspirated motor, these new twin turbo motors, man, this one feels natural aspirated. It is so snappy and just incredible. So really excited to take you guys for a drive, but there it is. There's your 4-liter twin turbo Hot V. It is awesome. And I'm glad they kind of figured out the cooling a little better. Definitely get a little more air to those twin turbos. Man, it's beautiful. All right, let's take a look. Okay, let's take a look at the inside. Mercedes has built one hell of an interior. I love their ambient lighting through the car. It's absolutely beautiful. It's probably stuff that's come from the S-Class, which has a beautiful interior. The E-Class actually has the highest tech level, I think, right now. I guess there's the new S-Class coming out, the refresh. But this thing is awesome looking. Definitely really love the yellow. Seems like Porsche and Mercedes and a lot of these guys are doing the yellow stitching. I think it looks freaking rad. I love the AMG door sill here and all the yellow piping throughout the car. Look at those AMG race seats. Awesome, awesome seats. Edition 1 has the black in the race seat and it also has the black here in the steering wheel. So just night package throughout. It looks amazing. You have your Brewmaster or Burmaster radio with those beautiful grills. Kind of like Bang, I think Bang Olufsen was kind of the first one to do that. Just awesome. Love the yellow stitching again in the wheel with the Alcantara. It is beautiful. And then this carbon fiber that is just, just a beautiful piece of carbon fiber. And they carried that stitching throughout the whole car. Again, nice ambient lighting and just beautiful stitching on this guy. Love the mix of materials. You've got a nice fine Napa leather with the Alcantara and then the perforated center. These seats, man, they are so dope. All right, let's hop in and take a look at some of the tech. This thing is fully loaded. You've got your two displays that are made to kind of look like one display. So it's got two 12.3-inch displays, this beautiful ambient lighting. It just looks, it looks amazing. And I think Mercedes has literally nailed it on this interior. I love all their design details. The interior designers and the exterior designers just did such a good job on the E63. I don't know how anybody would not be happy with this interior. You got touch sensitive buttons here, which is pretty cool. So it's just very light touch. It's awesome. Yeah, love the vents. Love the IWC clock. It is just beautiful and elegant. Kind of nice classic analog clock to go with your digital displays. This one has all your driver's assistant stuff, so your lane keep and radar guided cruise control, the Distronic. It has all that stuff. The heads-up display is definitely improved. I guess you can kind of see the zero there, but it's definitely like a higher def heads-up display. My one thing in this interior that I wish was just a little bit better is the fact that they do not have an Alcantara headliner. I just think for 135 grand, Mercedes, come on, you can give us an Alcantara headliner. It makes this cabin feel so good, and I just really wish that we had that in the car. Besides that, there's not much that I don't like about this interior. My absolute favorite is the pulsing turbine turbo start button that's just begging you to go have some fun. It is the coolest thing. I don't know why, but for me, that just brings out the kid in me and just says, I dare you to start this beast and go out and take it for a drive. And it is just awesome. So whoever designed the start button, kudos to you. That is the coolest thing in the interior to me. It's just awesome. All right. Well, I'm super excited to go out and drive this beast. It's going to be rad. It's broken in. It's ready to go for a fun ride. So let's get to it. Let's give it a quick startup and just see how she sounds. Oh, it sounds good. That sounds really good. I'm ready. Are you guys? Let's go for a ride in this beast. I can't wait. Look at her. She's so beautiful. Okay, guys. Be right back. All right, guys. Let's go for a drive in the 2018 E63S Edition 1. That exhaust. Oh, she's fast. She's really fast. And it's got a lot of traction. Man, their new all drive system, this thing just is a rocket ship. It's a 45-pound car, 4,500-pound car, and it feels light and nimble and just stuck to the road. I mean, I cannot emphasize, it is just glued to the road. Feels like a much lighter car. And man, does it accelerate every gear. It's just like it's another first gear. It just absolutely just rips through the RPMs. This engine, I can't even tell that it's turbocharged, and I think that's a compliment. It just feels like a super free revving, like light. You can tell it has like light internals, because it's just everything's light, I feel like, in the drivetrain, because it is just so snappy, and it reminds me of a really well built natural aspirated engine, just with crazy power. It just goes through that RPM range so fast. And then there's this transmission, this 9-speed MDCT, I think they call it. So it's a wet clutch system, and I know at first when this tranny came out, it was so-so, but man, they have it dialed now. It is lightning quick and smooth, and man, is it good. It is crazy good. So I've got it in race mode, go to comfort. The tuning on the suspension is awesome. The difference between race and comfort is huge. You really feel the difference in just cruising. It quiets the car completely down and just is a nice daily driver cruiser. This really is, man, it's a sinister looking just beast of a car that has unbelievable performance. I mean, the performance of this car is out of this world. I think we've got a good straight here, so we need to come up and give it a little more gas here. Let's do a little driving. Construction here, so I gotta slow it down a little bit, but it accelerates very hard. And the crazy thing with these sedans is, like, you're at 130 miles an hour and you punch it and it still just starts climbing like there's no it's incredible the rate of speed that it'll pick up even when you're at such a high speed. It's just unbelievable. This is my first experience with this 4-liter twin turbo motor. I've had the 5.5 liter twin turbo motor, and like I definitely feel like more refinement. It's the 5.5 liter is a bruiser, man. It is just the grunty, I don't know, it's just a grunty machine. This one, yes, it's crazy fast, but it's definitely more refined, this motor. You feel how light it is, how light the internals are, and it's just awesome, man. It's a step. I don't know how they keep making cars better. These Germans, man, they do it right in the handling. Holy cow. 4,500 pound sedan, and it just goes around corners, especially these like sweepers, like any sports car, like any like hardcore sports car. It's like an S-Class and an AMG GT had a baby, and it's the most beautiful baby you've ever seen. It's an E63, and I love it. I want to thank my customer and friend for letting me drive it, Ben. Just a quick shout out to you. This car is amazing. It is, you'll never be disappointed with an E63S. And I love the tunability, and I love that it's all-wheel drive, because it does give you that, you know, in Utah we got 4 seasons, and it does give you the option to kind of drive it year-round. But I also love that they made such a trick. BMW and Mercedes are doing this now, where their super sedan is all-wheel drive, but you can take it out of all drive and put all 607 horsepower to the rear wheels if you would like, which is awesome. So they gave us options. They couldn't get their 0 to 60 any faster without all-wheel drive, so I understand it. So they wanted to make progress, but they did it the right way by giving us all-wheel drive that we can turn into two-wheel drive and still have that rear-wheel drive experience if we want it. And I appreciate that. It's awesome design by those guys. And man, here's our good stretch of road. I'm gonna stop talking and just drive. It is just glued to the road. It really has just unbelievable traction. Oh, that engine sounds awesome. It just pulls you out of those corners. Oh, I'm so glad I got some good road today. Man, what a beast! What a beast! This is a 4,500 pound sedan that just rips. I'm really excited to try the new M5 too and kind of compare the two. Man, I love this car. The tech level in here is unbelievable. Like S-Class tech. S-Class tech and GTS performance. It's a beautiful car that's kind of an all-arounder that does everything, and it is a joy to drive. I love pushing that turbine turbo start button. It's just it gets your heart pumping, and this is the way cars should be built. And Mercedes deserves serious props for building this car. Gives me goosebumps, makes me smile. I don't know what more you want in a sedan, a super sedan. You can cruise to Cali or Vegas or wherever you want to go here in the US in comfort, and man, it'll do, you know, 190 miles an hour if you want to too. And it gets there fast, and man, does it just rips. I think it's faster than 3.3 or whatever it is to 60. I think it's faster than that. I think with the right start, you're probably in the high twos. They always underrate these cars. It has serious power, and it feels light. I think it's about the same weight as the old car, but it has a lot more stuff in it, and it feels unbelievably light for its size. Let's give it a good launch here. All right, here we go. 0 to 60. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's awesome, guys. Man, I don't know how they do it. I don't know how they do it. I had a 2014 E63S. It was amazing. Definitely the new interior in the 2018 E63. They did an awesome job on the interior. The exterior too, but the interior stand out with the displays, the beautiful carbon fiber, these awesome seats, all the technology, you know, all your self-driving stuff, and just, it is absolutely just spot on. I love it. I think the interior is just top notch. 9 out of 10. It'd be a 10 out of 10 if they had an Alcantara headliner, but it is unbelievable. I love the mix of technology and cool materials in the car. But anyways, guys, that's the E63S Edition 1. It is amazing. I hope everybody gets to drive one of these someday. You'll love it. But please like and subscribe. I hope you enjoyed my video today. I sure enjoyed it. We'll see you on the next one.